So I wrote a long post on Facebook, and I thought, well, it's kind of long. I don't know if anybody will read it. So I thought maybe making a video would make it easier for people to read. So I said, generally, people are convinced of their way of thinking and living because of applying their intelligence as a support. Believing that intelligence and reasoning have brought them to their rational conclusion, one becomes convinced. However, people in general are ignorant of the fact that intelligence is not a matter of simply being smart or stupid, well-reasoned or not. The intelligence itself is a product of the material nature, and so it is also colored or tinted by material biases of various types. This becomes a serious issue for one who knows that anything tinted by the mode of passion results in misery, and anything tinted by the mode of ignorance results in foolishness and destruction. Therefore, a truly wise and thoughtful person puts very little faith in the words, research, and conclusions of those conducted by the lower modes of nature, namely passion and ignorance. For example, being conducted by the modes of passion and ignorance, one type of intelligence wants to save the animals from slaughter but has no problem killing unborn human beings. And another type of intelligence wants to save the unborn human beings but has no problem slaughtering the defenseless animals at the tune of millions a day. What to speak of the type of intelligence that cares not for the protection of either? Honestly speaking, each type of intelligence here mentioned is abominable, and the resulting actions are abominable. Another problem is that passionate and ignorance, rajas and tamas, intelligence, can only conclude that the answer to exploitation is more exploitation. No real solutions, knowledge, or prosperity can possibly be produced with such consciousness. Hence we find the world today is in an endlessly chaotic state with no real end in sight for the chaos. There's no solution for humanity without mass education and then elevation out of passion and ignorance, for there is no happiness or lasting satisfaction without the mode of goodness, sattva guna. So that's the end of what I wrote. I mean, just to reiterate my point, without an understanding of the modes of nature, without the understanding of what is the mode of ignorance, what is the mode of passion, what is the mode of goodness, simply making intellectual, well-reasoned solutions without knowing the basis of which mode of nature that reasoning is coming from, your result will not be necessarily intelligent. And this is why people will look at the same subject matter and see it completely differently, because they're coming from a different relative position within the material modes of nature, and it's not all equal. So that's what I wrote. But it's something that should be considered more deeply, not that something is simply intelligent or not intelligent. That's oversimplifying the issue. Okay.